Ladies and gentlemen,
Do they sell Skittles in jail?
please take your seats. The show is about to begin.
This is a bunch of bullshit.
Welcome back, all you regular listeners and all you podcast bingers out there trying to get caught up. This is episode 58. My name is Big Tiddy. This is the Tiddy and Shiner Show. I did that out of order on purpose, mainly because I'm sitting here drinking gay beer. And speaking of gay beer, Donnie, you have any more of this stuff? Because it's called Dasani Sparkling. Whatever it is, Donnie, you need to get more of this because it tastes gay. Sitting next to me is the man of the hour everywhere he goes, the guy that gets up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go take pictures, and the guy who uses the least amount of toilet paper of any human being on the planet I've ever seen.
Shiner. Yeah, man. How's it going, man? I'm telling you, man. It was touch and go if I was coming into this.
Yeah,
I thought, man,
you're sick. Everybody's sick.
I have been sick, and so I thought, I've been laying around up in the crib for a couple of days, and thought, well, get my ass out to the studio. Maybe I'll feel better when I get out and about. And I was totally fucking wrong.
Here's my credentials. I got my gay beer.
What is this? What is this? Is this part of a kick we're on, or?
It's Dasani Sparkling Raspberry Lemonade.
But it's not really beer, though, is it?
No, gay beer has no beer in it. It's just sparkling water.
Beer.
Yeah, exactly. Gay beer has no alcohol in it.
Hey, you said that about binge people, binging on a podcast.
Yes, sir.
I got a Johnny Simo sent a Marco, and he was with that dude. And was he saying that dude's been binging this podcast? Oh, you poor soul, man.
Well, yeah, Johnny got on there, and it was funny because Party Foul Johnny's always fun to talk to anyways, but he got on there, he said, this guy's literally got tears coming out of his eyes listening to you guys. And the other day I got asked, I was in a meeting in Springfield, so now I know. Wave hi to everybody at Springfield that I work with because half the freaking place listens to the podcast now. Anyways, they got to asking me, what's the secret to y'all's success? Because you guys are really funny. I mean, you guys are fantastically funny. How much scripting does this take before you go on? And I said, literally, I might write a note or two down, and we share. We have iPhones, so we have a cloud note that we both talk into the podcast topics. That goes to Donnie. And then Donnie kind of sometimes puts other stuff that he thinks is relevant.
He tries to mold it into a show.
Yeah, and honestly, when the show is the funniest, and nothing against you, Donnie, because I love the way you fix airplanes, but some of the funniest shows are just when we shoot from the hip and have no. And people are like, well, how do you get ready for the show? What's the deal with the Tiddy and Shiner show and how are you guys so funny on the show and then you're not funny at work? So,
what did you just backhand me with?
I didn't think work was supposed to be funny. Now, if you guys want to hire me as a comedian, my fee is tremendous. But yeah, I said nothing, man. This is me and my best friend talking. Literally, we have phone conversations that are funnier than this shit. We do. There's many people that can back us up on that.
I'm sure. I've always thought, because you and I hear, of course, both sides of the conversation. But I know if I'm around people having the conversation with you on the phone, people are just looking at me like, what? How did you go from that to that in the blink of an eye? I'm like, no, you don't hear the other side. I bet it does sound like just batshit crazy talk, one-sided.
Well, it does. But, I mean, they're always left turns, just like NASCAR, except for my tires are better because the turn is super fast. I'll turn left, and Shiner won't even know it until he's hanging onto the back of the bumper saying, hey, man, did you turn? Or am I just out here on this bumper for no reason? No, dude, I turned. And then Shiner will turn me back. He'll grab the wheel. And
full circle.
Yeah. But somehow, and that's exactly right, somehow we always find a way, no matter what we segue to, we can talk about Mitt Romney, pink roses, Sherwin-Williams paint, and Walmart brand coolers and somehow find a way to get back to Mitt Romney. Right? And we always have been able to do that, and I don't know how, because I get lost. I mean, I'm like one of those tour guides that you never want to take a tour with, because I'll get your shit lost in the woods. I won't know where I'm
But you'll know some really interesting facts about stuff that you're around, though.
Oh, that's it. You know, it's God dang, we are lost. But look at that tree. Do you see the green and white stuff on that bark? Did you know that if you put that into powder form and put it in a pill capsule, somebody will swallow it?
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed. So
Guaranteed somebody will.
not me, but somebody will. Oh my God! So I'm sorry you're sick, dude. Yeah, we've had to we kind of put this off one night, and I'm going to go ahead and drop the podcast with it. So
okay, cool. Yeah, man, I just couldn't compose it enough last night. I was like, there is.
You wouldn't even take a phone call yesterday. We were texting.
No, I wasn't answering the phone. I wasn't doing anything, man.
And you have the honor of having your own nurse, your own personal nurse.
It comes in handy.
Yeah, it does. But man, I can hear her in the background just shutting you down left and right.
I mean, it definitely has perks. I mean, I'm not going to lie, but man, I tell you what, here's the deal when you're a dude, man. When you're a dude and you're on your own and you're sick, I mean, basically it's just about surviving. You'll do the bare minimum needed to survive whatever, right?
Absolutely. You're correct.
When you got a nurse that's keeping watch over your care, you can't, I mean, they don't let you miss doses of pills you're supposed to take. You know, I'll take pills in the morning. I might take them at night. That's about what I do. Man, every 4 hours, by God, I'm taking them every 4 hours.
You need to push the fluids. Got to push the fluids.
I was going to say, you got to drink the water, man. They're pushing water on you.
You know, and you're like, well, I have Gatorade. No, Gatorade's bad for you. You can't drink Gatorade all day. You got to drink water.
Dude, I mean, it's a way different ball game than when you're a bachelor. When you're a bachelor doing that, I mean, like I said, it's just about surviving. You survive whatever ails you.
You know,
I don't want to die from this.
One day, this has been, I don't know, circa 2010, 2011. I think it was 2011, as a matter of fact. And 9:53, if you're interested there, Donnie. Oh, God. See, this is one of those cases where I took you to the woods, and I don't know where I'm going, because I totally forgot what I was talking about.
What were you saying, circa 2010?
Oh, yes. Thank you for bringing me back around. I had the flu really bad. And it was right when I was wanting to start dating Shandy. And I could not move. I could not leave the house, nothing. I was sick. And my daughter knew enough, because my daughter's pretty well connected at the hip with me, right?
Right.
You know, she's close to her dad. She loves her dad. And, you know, she's coming to check on me, but she wouldn't come to check on me and come inside, right? She would call me, ask me if there's anything I needed. She would be happy to come by. And so I was like, I don't really need anything. She's like, well, I know two things that you probably need is some Gatorade and some chicken soup. And I was like, okay, that would be really cool. So I'm waiting for my daughter to get there, and I'm waiting for my daughter to get 6 hours goes by. Keep in mind, I live in an apartment at this time because I'm a bachelor. About 6 hours goes by, and then I get a phone call. Oh, my God, Dad, I got distracted. I'm so sorry. And I was like, it's okay. It's okay. I was just waiting for your phone call. And she's like, no, I brought it over right away. I stuck it in front of the door, and I didn't want to get sick bringing it in, and I forgot to call you. So I had Gatorade and chicken soup sitting on my porch. Well, when I opened my door, there's no Gatorade and one can of chicken soup there. And she said, Dad, it was a case of 12 bottles of Gatorade.
Somebody said score.
Yeah, like I put it out like it was today's mail going out. And
that was
just
karma. That was karma from the bike chop shop coming back to bite you in the ass.
Jesus, something like that. If you guys don't know what the bike chop shop is, go just go back and binge listen to the podcast. You'll catch it somewhere. Funny as shit.
It's one of the greatest stories of all time.
Sometime this year, I'm going to get my brother on the podcast with me to go back and revisit that bike chop shop.
Oh, I love it, dude.
Because he was right there with me. What would be even better is if our friend Rick could be there, because he was also in on it from time to time. And as you know me, I can't remember everything. I remember a lot from my childhood. I can't remember shit about what I did yesterday, but I can remember my childhood. And
I think that would be great to have your brother on and talk about that. That is absolutely
it would make it way funnier. Way funnier. So hey, I'm gonna have another drink of gay beer for my friend. Sparkly.
Well, I'm drinking Diet Dr. Pepper. I'm not even drinking beer tonight.
Isn't that sad?
Well, Donnie offered me one. I was like, man, I don't feel like it. Man, you must be.
Yeah,
man,
no PBR. No PBR. And my stomach's already ripped up enough. We had cheese enchiladas. What the fuck? I had to tell you, not Mexican. Had cheese ravioli for dinner. And
well, I guess it's kind of like the Italian version of
ravioli, pizza, whatever. It's all the same. Enchiladas too. By the way, if people don't know this, well, some people might. Sarge, you definitely know this. Shiner's mama's enchiladas.
Oh God, next level, man.
They had family value before President Trump came along. They actually have monetary value now.
Oh man,
since Trump has been president. They're worth like $6.75 a piece. Yeah, used to she would just make them and bring them for family for free. Not anymore. Hell no.
My mom, she was saying around the holidays, she was like hinting around. She may not be up to doing that anymore. That one of us better pick up the strings on this deal.
Pass the torch.
Yeah, she's ready to pass the torch. So,
well, as much culinary chaos as you put up, you can. Not only will you have that original recipe, I can totally see you being like, I'm going to take Mama's recipe and with the mole and all that mess and throw some venison in there. We have venison enchiladas.
Yeah. Oh, you can't tell me that's never happened before. I guarantee somebody's done that already.
Yeah, but you haven't.
No, I haven't.
But you will.
No. Now I'm like, man, that sounds so good right now.
Yeah, since you guys have been really, really putting it out there on that Traeger grill, that thing is a game changer, dude.
Oh my God, dude! Traeger doesn't pay us anything, but if you want to get into the smoking game and you want a no-brainer, that Traeger grill, dude. I mean, it's almost like an oven. Like, I mean, it's probably more dependable than my oven.
You set the temperature and you walk away.
Yeah. It is, dude. It takes the work out of it. Which I'm sure some diehard, I can see the diehards being cheating. Okay, but
I'm diehard, but I don't say that.
Food off of them is fucking next level. I mean, you cannot believe how good some of the stuff comes off that Traeger grill is.
You know what? Here's my thing is, what if I want to do like a single small smoked turkey breast? Am I going to go out there and chop up $20 worth of pecan wood and bust my back doing it for 2 hours and clean out everything I got to clean out and get my wireless temperature probes and all that mess out and fire that thing up and it takes an hour to get the temperature about right on it. Then you put the breast on and then it smokes. And that's all fine and good, but I can turn on a Traeger grill.
Yeah.
In about 10 minutes, it's ready to go. And all I got to do is throw that damn breast on there, and in about an hour and 15 minutes, come back and get it off. Slice it up, feed people.
Man, I mean, I'm not joking. The food off of that grill is just amazing.
Now, you got the cost of pellets. But the nice part about the pellets, I mean, there's good and bad about everything. But, pellets cost you money. But the good news is, if you want to smoke with applewood, good luck finding that around Oklahoma. But you can get a pallet full of applewood pellets if you want them, or cherry, or pecan, or peach. You can get peachwood pellets.
Yeah, you name it, you can get it. I mean,
you can even get oak pellets. There's people down in Texas like to smoke with oak. I'm not a big.
I have fed you ribs at my house that we smoked over oak.
Yeah,
been a few summers ago, but yeah, we did smoke some ribs over oak.
Yeah, dude, there's been plenty of times where you've eaten at my house where we smoked tree. Not sure what it was.